All right, sixth graders, this is to help you with question 1 on CR number 9. It says find the quotient, and it's 224 thousandths divided by 4 hundredths. If we're dividing by a number and that number has a decimal in it, what we want to do is we want to rewrite that as a whole number. So I'm going to move this decimal point 2 to the right. If I'm going to move that decimal point to the right so that we have a 4 on the outside of our division box, that means I also have to move the decimal point inside the division box 2 over. So that becomes 22.4. And then you have to remember to drag that decimal point right up. So I really prefer the rewrite because here, if you have now 2 decimal points involved on the outside and 2 decimal points involved on the inside of the division box, it really becomes a lot of writing going on. It's hard to distinguish where your decimal point is. So that's why I do a clean rewrite. As soon as I have a whole number on the outside of the division box and I know where my decimal point needs to be on the inside, I drag that decimal point up. Then I get ready to do my long division. So now I say 4 goes into 2. Well, 4 goes into 2 0 times. Some kids like to put a little X above that. So then they say 4 goes into 22. 4 goes into 22 5 times. So they put a little 5 there. 5 times 4 is 20. 22 minus 20 is 2. Then you drag down the 4. Please keep in mind, once you start doing your long division after you've split up this decimal point, you just ignore the decimal points and you long divide as you normally would. So now we say 4 into 24. Oh, that goes 6 times. 6 times 4 is 24. Subtract off, remainder 0. So my final answer is 5.6. How can I double check that it's 5.6? I can either go back to my original problem if I want, and I could do 0.04 times 5.6, or I could do 5.6 times 4 and get my 22. I think I'll go back to my original problem so that you can see 0.04 into 0.224. I just want to show you, once you get this answer of 5.6, if you take that 5.6 and multiply it back by your original number that you had outside that division box, 0.04, you'll get your original answer inside. 4 times 6 is 24. Put down a 4, carry a 2. 4 times 5 is 20, and 2 more is 22. Then I know in 6th grade they say, oh, that's over 1 place. Oh, that's over 2 places. So my final answer has to be over 1 plus 2, or 3 decimal places. So they take that decimal point, they drag it over 1, 2, 3 places, and you get 0.224, which is the same as 0.224. You get back to the original. So this is just a little check of your work. After you do your division, you can always check your answer by multiplying. Hope that helps.